We think that filing your tax return is the equivalent of an adult report card. And based on the comments from our last video, we thought it might help to walk you through on a high level how taxes work so we understand tax brackets, deductions, tax refunds, and much more. Plus, some comments make it sound like taxes are really complicated, but they're not. First, here's what a 1040 looks like. You got your name, your address, etc. in the top, but then in this first section, you've got your income. You have your income from a W-2, which is your job. Then you got tips and our favorite part, income from investments. Did you open a high yield savings account like we told you to? Well, make sure to include that as well. Next up, we have the deductions. 90% of you will simply claim the standard deduction. The government basically says, we're not counting this first amount of income. So here are those amounts on the side. Make sure you subtract that from your income. On that bottom line, this is your taxable income. Remember that number. Moving to page 2, we have tax credits. We all love tax credits. These reduce your taxes. The most common tax credit is the child tax credit. You might also get the earned income tax credit if you don't make a lot of money. These reduce your taxes. Then we move to the payment section. Did you have taxes taken out of your paycheck? This is where that number goes. Finally, we get to the settling up your tax return. It's basically a giant settling up with the IRS. This finds out what you've already paid to the IRS, and then you either get a refund because you overpaid during the year or you owe because you didn't pay enough. Yes, big tax refunds can be cool, but really the goal is to get as close to even as possible. Do you usually get a tax refund? Let us know in the comments.